Can we get a check from everybody?
Check.
Check, check. Hello.
Okay.
Check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, going in 3, 2, and 1. We're backstage at Y108 Deal Automotive Star Spangled Banger, benefiting It's About the Warrior Foundation, here with Chayce Beckham. Chayce, how we doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
We're doing great,
I think,
man.
Yeah.
It is great to have you back in the Berg. How are things for you lately?
Great, man. Just been busy, running all over, touring, and got to open up for Parker McCollum this year, Luke Bryan, and then did my headline tour, released my album. It's been a good year.
So nothing going on, really.
Yeah, just been, hanging out.
What has the reception been to the album, that you were able to release that debut album?
I think my fans liked it, as far as the shows went. They were singing all the words back, so it was cool just to, put all the effort and the work into it and go out and get to actually, play the whole record live and see what songs people connected to. Sometimes it would, different places, it would be different songs, and, it was a cool experience.
Definitely.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I was going to ask you, I know you're an incredible songwriter. Obviously, you write a lot of your own songs, and you probably have a very high regard for writing. Is there a specific song that you remember hearing maybe as a kid or whenever you got into songwriting that lyrically really moved you, that made you want to do this as a career?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't think so. Not in that way. I don't think there was any one song in particular. I think I listen to so much different kinds of music and consume music so much.
Yeah.
And I'm a big music fan that I think it just all kind of inspired me. I couldn't really pinpoint it on one thing. I think most of my life is that way too. I can't really, pin it on anything. I'm just it's all a bunch of stuff that just happened at once that kind of clicked for me. So.
Awesome.
It's Kellen Amanda backstage at Y108 Deal Automotive Star Spangled Banger, talking to Chayce Beckham. So you won American Idol. And I read or saw that you had to be convinced to audition. You were, working construction and also doing music. Who was it that really talked you into it? That was like, you need to go pursue this.
It was my parents. So my mom, my stepdad, they filled out all the paperwork, and they were the ones who drove me and drug me in to do it. And I really didn't want to go. It was getting me in trouble at work, having to take time off. And I was already in a lot of trouble, in my regular life,
Yeah.
I wasn't the happiest camper whenever I got drug in there to do it, and it all worked out. But the way my world lit up as soon as I walked out of that audition, it totally changed. Everything. Obviously,
Yeah.
Here I am today.
The most parent thing ever. Yeah.
It's crazy, how much my world changed just from going and doing that. And I remember my stepdad saying, he's like, I think you can win this thing. And I was like, dude, you're freaking crazy. You're not hearing any of these other kids here. And he kind of saw it and called it right from the beginning.
What was the moment for you when you were on the show that you're like, oh, wow, I have a chance to win this thing?
It wasn't until right at the very end.
Yeah.
That's whenever I thought, man, I might have a chance at this. We all released a song. And so I was doing my research and looking at how many streams everybody was getting, and my song was getting a lot of streams. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I might have a chance at this. And that was the only time that it kind of clicked for me. I was like, this might work out. So I was just happy to be there. I only wanted to get on live TV because I was like, maybe someone will, find me and discover me. So anything after the live performances were all kind of. I was just blown away that I was still there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great exposure no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
You have eyes on you and that kind of a...
So that's what I thought would work.
I had just a simple other fun one, which was, what's your favorite concert you've ever been to or attended?
We saw Chris Stapleton at Crash My Playa in Mexico.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And I'm a huge Stapleton fan, so that was a real special
Yeah.
concert for us. And on the beach at night in Mexico. What else?
Doesn't get
Sounds
better than that.
It's awesome.
Only gets better than that is Pittsburgh at Rivers Casino.
Right now, it's about
Which is going to be tonight.
Exactly.
Last one for you here. I overheard when you were talking to our buddy Chris Mack, who does afternoons on Y108, that you're a big Star Wars fan.
I am.
a massive Star Wars fan myself
Amazing.
as well. So, who is your favorite Star Wars character?
Oh man, it's for sure Anakin Skywalker.
It's
Because
gotta
that was
be
when I was a
Anakin.
kid. Phantom Menace.
Me too.
And Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith. Those were I watched those movies so many times, over and over and over and over again. And then I got into the old ones and I watched those over and over again. So it's got to be Anakin.
Hey, me and
before,
you,
before
man.
he turned,
Yeah, he did some things we regret after that, but in those first three movies,
So Phantom Menace is probably I love that movie. So young Anakin.
I love it. Awesome.
Or Yoda.
Well, Chayce, we appreciate the time, and we're so happy to have you here in Pittsburgh. And
Appreciate it,
we
man.
can't
Thank
wait to
you,
see you
guys.
take the Star Spangled Banger stage tonight.
I can't wait. Thank you guys.
It's Kellen and Amanda here on Y108, Pittsburgh's #1 for country. All right, we are going to quickly.